All right, hello. My name is Rebecca with Arturia here, showing our new Beatstep Pro. And if you remember our Beatstep, which was just a 16-step sequencer with all the knobs adjusting all the pitches, this is pretty much its older brother. We asked all of our users, well not all of them, but our little control group, what they wanted most from the Beatstep that they didn't get, and we tried to give it to them here. And I think we did a pretty good job. So we have 2 separate sequencers that actually have 16 different sequences stored within them and 10 projects that you can go through, which obviously not right now, but 2 separate sequencers as well as a drum sequencer, which is something that a lot of people really asked for in our beginning set. It works exactly the same way as our Spark LE, just in a more neatly rolled out.
It looks really good, actually. What's the connections?
So all the connections are actually different. We have the CV gates for both the sequencers, and then the drum gates are controllable from the computer as well. So there are tons of controls. You can really go through a lot. One of my other favorite things about it that we didn't get from our old Beatstep is you can now see the tempo. This nifty screen. And also if I were to change here, you can actually see the values.
Yeah, that's really helpful.
It is really helpful. So is this tap tempo over here. And you can sync it up to USB. It has MIDI out. It also has word clock. If you can, I'm not sure if you saw it on the back. Some of the other features that are new to this one specifically is our roller and looper. You can also now do swing, and you can randomize the time for your sequences a lot better.
And what about, is there any difference in the way that the notes are assigned? Because that was quite, can you do it via external MIDI? Because that was one thing, you have to dial the note in for each pad.
I mean, you can actually do that on the computer. Do you mean like, you can still do that with the old Beatstep. You can trigger it from either whatever unit you have hooked up to it and things like that. But in terms of how you can change the notes, it's the same as with the old Beatstep. So when you are on a sequencer and you shift, you can change between the different...
Yeah, the different scale modes. Yeah.
Yep. I personally always enjoyed blue, because no matter what you do, it sounds good. And you can also change it to go forward, reverse it, alternate which ways that the sequence is going in, and change the time that it's going in.
And all this is USB powered?
Yeah, it's all bus powered, and
it's amazing. So it can handle, what's the key range? Because I mean, obviously with USB you've got a limited amount of voltage, so you can't, how many octaves can you get out of it?
We're actually not entirely sure yet. It's still subject to change because this isn't coming out until April. So I don't know off the top of my head.
That's okay. That's okay. But do you know roughly what the target price is going to be?
It's going to be about $299 in US dollars. I believe in euros that would be $249-ish.
Wow. And is it the same colour? Because the original was like solid. It felt like it had a massive piece of lead in it or something.
I can't hear you.
Was it very heavy? Is it very sort of
no,
solid?
you can actually lift it up. It's heavier than...
Nicely built like the original?
Yes, it's very nicely built. And the print screen will be very, very clear when it's done as well. So we're looking forward to this. It's kind of one of my favorites of our new objects this year.
Looks really good. Thank you very much.
No problem.